Welcome to the Card Cartel podcast, where shadows speak, secrets surface, and the cards never lie. I'm your host, Vany la Bruja, tarot reader, truth digger, and spiritual rebel. Every month, we dive deep into the hidden realms, decode messages from the divine, and spill the tea the universe has been dying to serve to you. So light your candles, silence the noise. Let's see what the cards have to say for this month. You can catch your zodiac sign reading every month on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Just search for Card Cartel Tarot, and welcome to the cartel. Please keep in mind these are general readings, so take what resonates and throw away the rest. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can go to Card Cartel Tarot on Instagram and click the link in the bio. Everything is there for private readings. I also encourage you to listen to your sun, moon, and rising signs to get the most messages possible. Aries, sun, moon, rising signs, welcome to your reading for August 2025. We're going to get started with a spirit animal oracle deck. I hope the shuffling sound isn't too annoying, but I didn't want to pre-pull the cards before I started recording. So here we are. We're going to get your starting advice. Excuse me, my allergies are acting up today, so that's what we're dealing with. Your starting advice for August 2025 for Aries people, my little rams. All right, you got two cards. We're starting off with Starfish Spirit. It says excuse me, open to infinite possibility. And then we got Dolphin Spirit in reverse, which says this and that are true. I'm going to read to you from the book what these cards mean. The Starfish Spirit is number 59, in case that number means anything to any of you. But Starfish Spirit, open to infinite possibility. The oracle message for this is: stretched out on the beach, the starfish opens fully to the rays of the sun, to the power of potential. As you look out toward the horizon, do you open up to infinite possibility? Spirit is the source of opportunities beyond your wildest imagination and ensures endless possibilities are available. At this time, Starfish Spirit urges you to stretch past the limits of your everyday perception and comfort zone to dream of bigger things and imagine with even greater hope and faith, for a miraculous potential is shining down on you. Feel it, bask in it, and open yourself to be filled with inspiration. This is a very fortunate sign that Starfish Spirit has come to remind you of your infinite potential. So, some of you may have forgotten that you are a fucking Aries and you need to get it together. So, Spirit is reminding you of your potential. With the Dolphin Spirit in reverse, this is a protection message. It says, when you most want to be acknowledged as right and see other ways as wrong, Dolphin Spirit appears as a reminder that the story of your suffering and righteousness is a little more complicated than you are admitting right now. Do you want to see things in black and white and be rigid in your ideas of what's correct and what is not? Release your rigidity and embrace the fluidity of life as you recognize the grays that remind you that there are two sides to every story, an upside to each downside and a blessing in every challenge. What you think is wrong may end up being right for you. So let Dolphin Spirit soften your heart so that you make the best decision at this time, playing with the possibilities that present themselves. So some of you can be a little bit stuck in your ways in the month of August. So we're going to see, I kind of feel like grabbing like maybe two more oracle messages from a different deck. I'm using the Cosmic Insights deck. Let's see. Some of you can be stuck in your ways. I'm not surprised. You are an Aries, and I can say that because I have an Aries rising, so I get it. I totally get it. Let's see. Two more oracle messages for my Aries people for August 2025. It only makes sense that I launched this podcast during my birthday season. All right, one more. There it is. All right. We have caution and we have water sign. Water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Some of you can be dealing with this. I am going to touch on just general information, love and career in this reading. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. Maybe because you're so rigid in your beliefs lately, you have to kind of tune into that water sign energy a little bit and stop being so stubborn. And then caution, it says find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. So you could be overthinking something here, and they're asking you to just pay attention, do your research. Don't go crazy overworking. Don't burn yourself out. All right, let's get into the tarot. Let's do 3 cards for Aries. General, what they need to know. Wow, these are flying, guys. All right, we have the World. We have the 5 of Swords. One more for Aries. Alrighty. And we have the Hierophant and the Strength card. Okay, so 2 more wanted to come out. General information for you guys for August. With the World here, this is the completion of something. Maybe some of you are completing a college course, something with school here with the Hierophant. The World also has to do with your accomplishments, feeling whole, fulfilling something. Maybe some of you will be traveling, and I don't mean short distance. Some of you can be traveling a long distance in the month of August for whatever reason, but this is also a card about the celebration of life. So some of you are celebrating something, are completing something that's very positive. The World card is number 21, so that reduces to 3, and 3 is about community, optimism, and joy. So some of you are really completing something here that's going to make you happy. With the 5 of Swords, I feel like you really fought for this, whatever it is. You also have the Strength card here. So in whatever it is that you're completing or setting out to complete in the month of August, this is you being like, I'm going to win at this. I don't care what it takes. I'm going to do what the fuck I got to do. It's also a card about disagreements, the 5 of Swords. So maybe there was some people that didn't agree with what you were studying or didn't agree with what you wanted to fulfill here or whatever. But I mean, with the surrounding cards, like who actually gives a fuck about what any of these people have to say? Maybe you got out of a situation that people were being negative or being like not supportive of your dreams or something like that, making you feel like insufficient in a way. But you do have the Hierophant here, so this is a card of tradition, institution, society, rules. I'm kind of seeing this more like you're completing some sort of course of study or something like that, or you're going to start one and it's going to go really well for you. With the Strength card here, this is you standing in your power, being very courageous, very influential as well. Let's look at career. So congrats to anybody who's finishing any sort of college course or something like that. If it's not school, some of you are traveling. Maybe some of you are traveling to do some sort of spiritual retreat as well. All right, career. Let's get 3 cards for career for Aries for the month of August 2025. All right. Interesting. We have the 2 of Cups in reverse, the Justice card, and the Tower in reverse. Wow. I feel like some of you want to quit your job or go somewhere new. Or maybe you have some sort of partnership. Maybe you own your own business and you're partnered with somebody right now. But the 2 of Cups in reverse when it comes to career is like you're not seeing eye to eye with your coworkers or your business partner. There's some sort of disharmony here, some sort of, my lights literally just turned off. Okay, confirmation. As long as it's not the whole ass electricity of my apartment. Some sort of imbalance here, some sort of tension or communication just not going your way when it comes to something at work with like I said, a coworker or a business partnership. You're looking for fairness here when it comes to your job. Maybe you feel like they're not treating you fairly. With the Justice card, this is about justice and fairness. It's about truth, clarity, equality. Maybe you're not getting paid enough. Maybe you had a conversation with your boss and you were like, hey, I would like a raise. I've been doing my damn job. And it's kind of, maybe they gave you an answer you didn't really like, but you are looking for fairness here. Some of you could also be dealing with a legal issue when it comes to work, or you can just work in the legal field. With the Justice card here, I feel like you just don't feel in the month of August that you are being treated equally here. And with the Tower in reverse, I kind of feel like you're not really doing anything about it, Aries. I'm not going to lie to you. The Tower in reverse is a fear of change. It's trying to like avoid some sort of disaster. But you are feeling very restless about this situation. I want to pull one more card for career and money for you guys. Let's see. Aries, you are looking for another opportunity. You have the Three of Wands here, so this is about preparing for something. So maybe you haven't left yet, but you are preparing to leave. The Three of Wands is an Aries card, so this is you making progress, looking towards the future, maybe starting your own enterprise, maybe going on your own way and not working for anybody else. It's a card of expansion and opportunities, possibly overseas. You did get the World card as well, so if some of you are getting work opportunities far away that you have to travel for your job, I'm not talking again about short distance. I mean, overseas expansion. This is probably a really good time for you to step into that and just like fucking do it, because you do have the Three of Wands here. So I hope that's helpful for work. You should definitely prepare for this, because whatever it is unfulfilling to you. Let's see. Oh, and remember in the beginning of the reading, you got that caution card. It said, don't overwork yourself. Find out more information. So makes total sense now that I looked at it. Let's see love for Aries for August 2025. We got the Six of Wands in reverse. We got the King of Wands in reverse. Wow, Aries, what in the thick? One more. Two more. Duh, because one is never enough. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Six of Wands in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, Seven of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles. So some of you are dealing with somebody, this could be you also, I don't know, I don't want to, be a bitch, but some of you are dealing with someone who's very stuck in their ego with the Six of Wands in reverse. Could be a fire sign. There's a lot of fire sign energy here, Aries, Leo, or Sag. It could also be, you know what? Here's what I'm getting, and I'm going to be honest with you because that's what I do. I feel like this is kind of you, Aries. I feel like, and I say this because we got that water sign card in the beginning that said Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, which made me believe maybe you're dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But I'm getting a lot of fire right now for this row in love. And then I got the Queen of Pentacles at the end, which is water or earth sign energy. So I feel like your advice here is to be more like the Queen of Pentacles, right? The Queen of Pentacles is someone who's very nurturing, practical. They provide for themselves and their family. Very hardworking as well, very grounded. Because we have the Six of Wands in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse, and the Seven of Wands in reverse. And Six of Wands is, in this position, someone who feels discredited. But it could also be a lot of ego here. It could be lacking confidence as well. And then with the King of Wands in reverse, we have impulsiveness, we have ruthlessness, we have high expectations, we have unachievable expectations. And with the Seven of Wands reverse, we have just this energy of giving up on something, and like the confidence is destroyed and feeling overwhelmed or very exhausted, and you don't want to fight for something anymore. So either you're in a relationship where you're not fighting for someone anymore, you gave up, they're too egotistical, they are impulsive, they're acting like a fucking jackass, and now you have to be more of this Queen of Pentacles and just take care of yourself. Or this could be you, stuck in your ego and being impulsive and having extremely high expectations of people, and you have to kind of ground yourself as this Queen of Pentacles. So take that how it resonates for the month of August. Before we close, I'm going to pull a Moonology Oracle card for you, just to give you some advice. Some closing advice for Aries. Closing advice for Aries. Come on. All right. We have you're very close to achieving your goal. So I'm going to read from the book what that means. It's the gibbous moon card. Is that how you pronounce that shit? Gibbous. Gibbos. I don't know. Here we go. If I can find it. Gibbos. Here it is. All right. Let me read this with the lights off because I haven't gotten up to turn them on yet. The word gibbous means bulging. What a descriptive word, right? And pulling this card at any time of the month suggests that the situation you're asking about is bulging with possibility and coming to a peak. But this isn't an ending card with a neat yes or no. Rather, you're being reminded that some adjustments may yet be required before you get what you want, though you're certainly on the right track, which is hopefully reassuring for you. However, there is also a sense that the situation is a bit tense, so don't push too hard. One false move and the whole thing can blow. That's not meant to scare you. It's just to let you know there's a fuse attached to this situation, so be careful if you choose to light it. Additional meanings are now is a good time to review your plans. Keep the momentum going as you move toward your dreams. Stay focused. It's a good time to start a new project, and you need to get back into good health habits. So I hope this helped. Happy August, everybody. See you next month.